Hi guys. I got a chicken burger, barbecue chicken burger, onions, pickles, tons of fries. I've got homemade coleslaw and barbecue and mayonnaise dipping sauce. Almost as good as peanut butter and mayonnaise. As usual, we have the ambiance of my dishwasher going, so that's good. I mean, I basically can't eat without having that thing going. I swear. I think what it is I come into the kitchen to cook, and I'm like, oh, I want to clean the kitchen. You know? I didn't clean it earlier today. I've been busy. I'm very busy. Smush. Ooh. You guys do that? Yeah, I'll do it with this. Look at it. It's freaking huge. Look how big that is. Oh my god. Oh. Now see. Yeah, I didn't feel good earlier today. I feel fine now. Obviously. But I hate feeling sick. Man. That just reminded me of something that I saw. It was about Ozempic. I don't have a dog in this fight, so I don't even care. I'm telling you something myself. That's it. I guess it has like a ton of side effects. Who would have guessed? But like really, really bad side effects. Like you know, bathroom issues, burping issues. And I guess those were like really bad type of burps. Yeah. And well, this is part of it. My understanding, which doesn't mean much, is that Ozempic basically, when you eat, it slows your digestion down. So basically, you have food just sitting in your stomach, not being digested like it would normally be digested. Like, you know, normally it's in, it's out, you know. But not with Ozempic. With Ozempic, it sits there. And that's why people don't feel hungry. Because the food's still there. You know? And I was hearing all this stuff about like Ozempic face, and I looked it up and I'm like, remember when we were kids? And one of the ways that they would scare us is they would show you the faces of METH. Do you guys remember that? They would show like before and afters. That's what it reminded me of. Now, it's interesting to me because it seems like the people who don't need it, meaning I'm taking it because, I mean, Kim Kardashian, okay? Jessica Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already tiny. So I'm mainly talking about people like that, with the way their face looks. Like, Scott Disick from the Kardashians. He was married to Kourtney. Was he married? No, they were never married. That's right. They had kids together. She never wanted to marry him. I was trying to remember if he even proposed or anything. I don't know. Anyway, I saw a picture of him and I'm like, his eyes are so sunken in. And just, I'm talking about celebrities who were already at a very normal body weight, if not below a normal body weight, and they're taking Ozempic. It's just, it's like, oh my God. Well, there were 2 women that were hospitalized, young. One was 25 and the other one 36 or something. And the one had been taking it. I don't know her history. I don't know why she was taking it. Could have been for diabetes. I don't know. Doesn't matter why. Because that's not my point, you know. But she we call it not contracted. She developed, I don't know, gastroparesis. I think I'm saying that correctly. Basically, it's when you're paralyzed, or basically it's when your stomach becomes paralyzed. And if you're like, huh? It's exactly what it sounds like. your stomach, you know, it has stomach acid and stuff, but it's contracting and contracting and moving and all that kind of stuff. Her stomach became paralyzed. And so I don't know if they're doing like, they didn't talk about like, they must be doing a bypass or something for her. Because I know there's people that like get stomach cancer and they have to have their stomachs removed. And they do like a bypass. So she must have had to have that done. Obviously, because I mean, you have to eat. But apparently that warning, that specific warning, that specific side effect was not on the packaging. So, well, lawsuit, big lawsuit. And she will have, let's just say, bathroom issues for the rest of her life. So, not good. And then, yeah, the second woman, I can't remember. Something happened to her, though, too. But, yeah, it's just, it's like, and I just can't believe how expensive it is. And this one woman, she's like, yeah, so far I've lost 25 pounds. And she was like, and I worked really hard to lose those 25 pounds. Is it giving people a skewed view of like, you know, how to lose weight? I don't know. I used to think that I wanted to take it. I asked my doctor for a prescription. He gave me one. This was before I lost the 50 pounds. But every time I called the pharmacy, they never had the prescription. It was for Wegovy. And they're like, you're just going to have to keep calling to see if we have it. I'm like, is this normal? Like, huh? I thought that was weird. I should have talked to somebody else. But this was before I lost the 50 pounds. I'm like, I'm going to take this Wegovy. I'm going to lose this weight. You know, for real. I couldn't get my hands on it. And I was just, I don't know, like a month went by and I was like, I was tired of waiting, literally. And I'm like, I'm just going to freaking do something about it. So I did that 75 soft challenge. And I lost 50 pounds. I kicked royal ass. woman talking about how I worked really hard for that. Why? Because it's hard to inject yourself. Do I wish that I could take a shot and lose weight? Yes. 1000%. But knowing what I know now, I think people who need it, those are the people that aren't having the side effects because they need it. Right? It's like my medication. My medication is very specific. Like Ozempic is very specific to diabetes. It's just, oh, we found out that one of the side effects is that you can lose weight. Okay, but you guys, do you see this huge bruise on my hand? Okay, I think this is what happened, but I'm not sure. So Brennan came home yesterday, and he bought these it's like 2 handles with a coil on it. I'll get back to what I'm saying. 2 handles with a coil on the top, and you squeeze. It's like for hand strength. So the goal is to squish the 2 handles together, right? And he had 3 different strengths. And so he had me try the first one, easy. And then I switched hands. I did it. Second one, fairly easy. The third one, he's like, ooh, I don't want you to try this one. It's really hard. I'm like, oh, okay. Because he knows I have really weak wrists. He's like, no, you hurt yourself. I'm like, okay. Later, I'm sitting at my craft table. Oh my God. I got the worst burning pain ever. It burned so bad. I was going to put ice on it. I was like, it was like my hand was on fire. And I could see these veins popping up. There was like 2 veins right here. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? And it was, you guys, I swear to you, it felt like my hand was on fire. I was like, get some ice. Like, I wanted to put ice on it so bad, but I was scared. I think it's broken blood vessels. Is that okay? Should I look that up? But anyway, it's not giving people, well, at least from what I'm hearing, which means, Jack, you know what? It sounds like people who need to take that's what I was going to say. It sounds like people who need to take the medication, it's not affecting them that way. I mean, they're losing some weight, but what I'm saying is they're not getting those horrific side effects. Now, it's the same thing with my medication. My medication is very, very specific. It's very specific. And I wonder if somebody who didn't have what I have took my medication, I wonder what it would do to them. My best guess is the person would just go to sleep. I'm just sleep all day. I don't know. But yeah, so I just, I've talked about Ozempic before, but I hadn't seen, like, I had heard about Ozempic phase 2, but I hadn't looked into it. I wasn't like, I was just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't even know what that means, but okay. And then this video I was watching was showing the people, like Jennifer Lopez before and after. I was like, oh my God. When's she gonna get called into court? Like I said, I had no idea she used to be one of his girlfriends. Where have I been? Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I've never been a fangirl. I've never been somebody who like follows celebrities, shows, TV series. I did like the Real Housewives. I didn't really like the New Jersey one that much, or the Georgia one that much. But I did like Beverly Hills, Orange County. There's another one. Oh, New York. I like those ones. I did watch the Walking Dead series. But like The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, all that, no. I never watched that stuff. I remember people talking about it, and I kind of felt left out, but that's my own choice, you know. But I just felt dumb because I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Because they're like, who do you think he's going to choose? And something Rose, or I don't know. And Game of Thrones, I watched like one episode, I think. Or maybe not even a whole one. I don't know. So yeah, I didn't know that she was his girlfriend. But I didn't really like her, so her acting sucks. Her music sucks. I don't know what the big deal about JLo is. I don't understand what the big thing about it is. I've never understood it. Her movies are horrible. They're like Hallmark Channel movies, or I don't know if that's true or not, but I can't eat all those fries. I can't finish my coleslaw either. I'm wasting food. There's starving people somewhere. I'm wasting food. Go to your room. So yeah, okay. I did know when the whole Brad Pitt, Angelina, Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, right? Yeah, and Angelina. I remember that whole thing. I remember people were like so mad at him, and she's so nice. How can you do that to her? And I'm just thinking to myself, So you know these people personally? That's cool. Like, what, you have lunch with them all the time? You're getting phone calls? Hey, come on over for the barbecue. Like, I always wonder when people are saying stuff like that. It's just like, maybe he's a jerk. Maybe she's a jerk. Maybe all of them are jerks. Maybe all of them are super nice. I don't know. I think it's funny though. I think it's funny when we have a celebrity, right, that we like because of the actor. It's like, oh my gosh, I love okay, see, things just go right out of my brain. What is his name? Will Ferrell? Yeah. I love Will Ferrell. I love him. Okay, well, I used to love Bill Murray too. Murray? Yeah, Murray. The guy that was in Groundhog's Day. Apparently, uh, nobody wants to work with him because he is extremely rude and whatever. Do I know that for a fact? No. Same thing with Sydney, whatever her name is from Alien. Everybody can't stand her. Starts with a W. You know who I'm talking about, right? Anyway, yeah, same thing with her. She got a bad attitude. Or she got a bad rap. And I know a lot of these women say, like, I don't know if it was her specifically, but I know a lot of women have said, well, people call me a bitch. I would say I'm really hard to work with. When in reality, I'm just acting kind of more like a guy would act and demanding the same things. And I'm like, well, I could see that. But if you're a bitch, you're a bitch. You know, I mean, like, is the guy acting like that? Are we calling the guys jerks? Or are they just acting normal and getting their stuff? You know what I'm saying. What is her name? Sydney? Yep. Anyway, I just got a text. Uh-oh. Bill Epstein, or, an article just came out, you guys, about the Epstein list. And somebody who's on it that's from the state of Washington, where I live. Okay, I'm gonna go, but thanks for staying with me. I hope that you guys had time to eat. Did you have time to eat? What did you eat? Let me know in the comments below. I made that up. I have that doesn't sound Latin, French, Spanish, German, anything. It just sounded like me not misspeaking, basically. Okay, bye.